Hey guys, I gotta drink water before this because my mid-range and my high screams sound like shit without water. Really, every screams. Alright, quick and to the point. Mid-range. Like. High scream like. Fry scream. Low scream. And that's what the fucking tutorial is about. Over time, it just gets better. You get better at it trying. It's going to hurt, but it gets better. Also, throat singing. There's 3 kinds of throat singing that I can do. Think of it as a high range, mid range, and low range throat singing, just like screaming. So my mid-range throat singing is just Kargaria or Kargaria, Karagia. And then my low range is like whisper throat singing. And beatboxing is called throat bass, actually. With like heavy throat bass or something. I don't know. And then high range is kind of pushing, and you start to hear a fifth, like 1, 5, a fifth, two violin notes, basically, because violins is G, D, A, E. Now, why am I talking about throat singing? Throat singing mixed with a mid-range growl, or even if you want to say like low-range growl, is going to deepen it. Now, it's hard to get them both accustomed to each other. It's really hard. But once you can, it's like night and day, the fucking difference that it makes. I promise you. That's a low scream. That's not even a scream. That's a toilet bowl fucking guttural or something like that. Anyway, other tips I have and other kind of like things you can do with it. Cricket vocals. So when you do a scream, you push with your diaphragm, and then you have a certain like openness, closeness. You push from here. How much are you pushing here? How much are you pushing here? These are different variables that you use in every single scream. And then how much of like air, of your actual voice are you using? Like, for instance, my highs are voicey as fuck. I go for Corey Taylor kind of highs, like knocked loose kind of highs. You hear like underneath my highs. Now, where was I? That goes into like cricket vocals, where you're kind of taking back on the diaphragm. So push diaphragm. Breathe. Very compressed, but pushing a lot and doing breathe. And then take that kind of shape. And then do the throat singing like variable where you're high up. And then you start adding the false chord in. And then you push back. I don't know. See, I'm not adding much diaphragm pushing. Not much diaphragm pushing and not much false chord, but I'm constricting it a lot. And you're getting this. And that's basis for like guttural slug stuff. Artificial Brain, I love the way he screams. He's like other things, Amon Amarth kind of stuff is like this. Raise your horns, raise them up to the sky. We will drink to glory tonight. Feel the rest. And just play around with it, man. I need some Coke or water or something. I am the most fucking vocations. So, TLDW. This kind of shit is doing like a normal oh mixed with just and slam death metal vocals are very much influenced. Like, you use this shit for slam metal vocals. That's very much not pushing from the false chord and diaphragm, but just having that bass line. I hope this helped. I know it's confusing as fuck, but a lot of it is just jumping into it. You got to learn different pieces to this, obviously, and then you got to learn how to apply those pieces together, which is some of the fucking hardest things I've ever learned how to do. I've fucked up my voice so much learning how to do this shit. I also smoke cigarettes. I used to smoke a lot of weed. I used to drink. I used to do a lot of drugs and shit. I don't know if that helped or hindered me, to be honest. Because on Adderall and Kratom and alcohol, I would scream my fucking lungs out trying to cover Knocked Loose and Slipknot songs. And by now, I think it's that's what happened, because now every other scream except my really, really low shit is pretty trash. And this is pretty much the end of the video. I'm just saying that, you know, I don't know. My voice is definitely not what it used to be, you know, in every vein besides really, really low death metal growls. But I'm so into that kind of stuff that I'm happy the way things are. With that said, in a year or two, you know, my high range will kind of come back. I've obviously still been able to, like, do Jesus. Ew! Ew! I see you had your mind made up, you group of pitiful lures. Before I walk to face the day, your master plan transport. This job has more to me, see my soul is not believed. My words somewhat deceiving. Now I'm on how? I don't know. I'm gonna leave. I love y'all. Take it one day at a time. If anything in life seems daunting, any goal you have set up, you think, I can't do this. You know, what can you do today? What can you do today to work towards that goal? And what can you do today to not erase the work that you've done in the past few days? That goes for anything. I'm trying to, you know, I've been sober from drugs and alcohol for about 6 months now. It's like the 20-something now of July. So that's 6 months since I went to jail. I got into rehab, and now I'm in sober living. Anything, just work it. Work it tonight. Get to your fucking pillow and feel good about today's efforts. And you're good. You're on a good track. That goes for screaming, that goes for work, and that goes for anything you want to learn how to do. I love y'all. Peace the fuck out.